Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name's Sarah with Farrow Creates, and I'm making videos all about documenting the journey towards opening my candle business. With autumn and Christmas really not that far away, I thought it was worth preparing in advance for a really short run of autumnal scented candles. So I went on my favourite fragrance website and bought a load of little samples of their fragrances, and I just want to share with you what I got today, and I'll put a little bit of a description of what each of them smells like on the screen. I buy my fragrances from Pure Scented. They're a UK based website and they do hundreds of fragrances, and I use them in all of my candles. They make it really easy for candle makers because they give you everything that you need on their website. So if you need the safety information sheets, they've got all of those for free for you as well. I went on their website and just ordered about 12 or 13, can't remember, of their autumnal, Christmas, winter fragrances, and I just want to open those with you today. So let's crack on. So I ordered lots of the 10ml bottles, not really enough to make much of a candle, but they send them in these really small boxes, which is really convenient, all made out of cardboard, which is really great. And I've got a fair few, and I'm just going to go through each one of those with you now and almost just give you my reaction to them and let you know what they smell like. So pumpkin spice is exactly what you smell when you go into a Starbucks anytime around Christmas. It smells like pumpkin spice without the coffee. It's an absolutely lovely smell and just really makes you think of winter and autumn and bonfires. Oh, that's absolutely lovely. Next up is Autumn Nights. This one is actually a lot lighter. It's got a lovely woody sort of fragrance that sort of sat in front of a fire, drinking a cup of tea on a lovely winter's night. That's got a lovely memory about it, does that fragrance. Next up is Pumpkin Ginger Snap. Not entirely sure what I'm expecting of this one. Oh, this one is lovely and sweet. This one smells like some sweet or dessert that I've had in the past. I really can't put my finger on it. It smells a little bit like toffee fudgy. Actually quite sweet. It's the sweeter side of pumpkin, which I think is really brought out by the ginger. That is lovely. Do you know what? I would love this in a drink, because I'm not a huge coffee drinker. So if someone made a pumpkin ginger hot chocolate, I would be there all day if it tasted like this. Obviously, don't drink your fragrance oils. They are not for consumption. Next up, I've got Christmas Tree. Now I have the fragrance Pine, so I expect this to smell a little like that. Yeah, it does smell a little like that. Almost a little bit more dense of a smell. Definitely got that Christmas tinge about it. That real Christmas tree smell. That's lovely. I would really enjoy that for Christmas in a reed diffuser. Just to have that subtly in the background on Christmas Day would be amazing. Next one is Yuletide Spice. I actually expect this to be something that I might smell in my store cupboard. Oh, and it absolutely is. This is almost like mulled wine without the wine and just the spices. It's a lovely smell. Going into my second box, I actually can't remember what I ordered, so this is a little bit of a surprise for me as well. I just know that they're all Christmassy and all autumnal, and that's basically everything I ordered. Next up, oh, I remember seeing this one. I think this is actually the one that made me order lots. This is Apple Tea and Spiced Fig. I love everything apple. That is beautiful. Do you know, I wouldn't really call it Christmassy though. That's not actually a smell that I would personally associate with Christmas, but it does smell appley, deep, rich. You get the fig. That's a lovely fragrance. Next one is Crackling Log Fire. I actually really love it when a fragrance is more of a description of what it reminds you of than what is in it. That is very Crackling Log Fire. It's not a million miles away from Autumn Nights. A little bit more woody, I would say, than Autumn Nights. A little bit more obvious that it's got the wood fragrances in it, but it is lovely. Another one, again, that I would probably have in a reed diffuser, just to have on all the time. Next one is Frankincense and Myrrh, and this may be really daft of me, but I actually don't know what frankincense and myrrh smell like. Like, I can't tell you if I had a smell and went, ooh, that smells like frankincense. So let's have a look. That is a really subtle fragrance. It's beautiful. It's so unique. I mean, if you know what frankincense and myrrh smells like, then maybe it just smells like frankincense and myrrh. But that is incredibly unique. I can't actually put my finger on it. However, they'll all be on the screen so you can see what's in it. It's lovely. I don't know what it is. I feel like a really terrible taster. I'm also not very good at tasting wines. This is the one that I was really excited about. This is mulled pear and cranberry punch. I was after mulled wine. However, last Christmas I did have a mulled pear cider thing that was really nice. That is lovely. Really strong pear fragrance. Really strong berry fragrance. Couldn't really pin it down as cranberry. If you like a strong smelling candle without having to overdo the load of fragrance, this would definitely be one for you. Nice and fruity. Definitely got the pear, definitely got the cranberry. That's lovely. And then this one is spruce and peppermint. Another one that I'm expecting to smell a bit like that Christmas tree one. Although the peppermint edition had me intrigued. Yeah, very, very much along the same lines as Christmas tree. Although it is a bit lighter, it does have that mintiness in it. For me, if I wanted proper Christmas tree fragrance, this would probably be it. Again, a really obviously strong fragrance, so if you didn't want to max out the load on your candles, this would be a really good choice. Did you know that when you've smelt so many things after each other, you can almost like lose that sense of smell? And a really good way of getting that sense of smell back is to smell something really familiar. And the best way to do that is to smell yourself. So if you've smelled a load of things and all of a sudden smells mean nothing to you anymore because you've just smelt so much stuff, if you just smell yourself, smell something familiar, it almost resets your palette of smelling. If that makes any sense. I learnt that from a perfume tour that I had in Paris. If you just smell yourself, you can go again because it's a really familiar smell. Okay, so we're 10 down and going into our last box. I've got one here I expect to be really sweet. This is a Halloween treat. I'm not a huge fan of Yankee candles. I don't like candles that like punch you in the face with fragrance. I'm much more of a sophisticated home fragrance sort of person. So I do anticipate I might not like this one. However, yeah, not for me. It smells like sweets. Like if you could personify in a candle Haribo. Very, very sweet. Definitely smells like candy. Really light. A little bit fruity actually. It is a nice scent. It's just not my sort of thing. Next up is white cocoa and Christmas cookies. It's very hard not to call this white Christmas and cocoa cookies. Ooh, that's nice. Very much get that hot chocolate sort of smell. There's definitely a chocolatey, cocoa-y fragrance in there. This is a little bit more Yankee Candle-esque. Again, not my sort of thing, for a candle anyway. But I'd love to have a hot chocolate that smelled like this. Last two. One of them is chocolate orange. That, for me, is not immediately recognisable as chocolate orange. Let me just reset my smell. No, it's not immediately recognisable as chocolate orange. There's definitely a touch of orange in it, but I think it's the chocolate I don't quite smell. It is a nice scent. I just don't know what I would describe it as. Interesting. It does smell nice. I wouldn't associate it with Christmas. I'm not entirely sure this was in the Christmas range. I just ordered it because, you know, chocolate orange. Hot chocolate orange is something I might have near Christmas. It's a nice fragrance. Difficult to describe though. And last but not least, I ordered cinnamon because what I actually thought I might want to do is take that pumpkin spice and add some cinnamon to it and mix my own fragrance. That's for another video. And that just smells like straight up cinnamon. I reckon I could add that to that mulled pear and cranberry punch to make it smell a little bit more like mulled wine. What I'm going to do now is try and whittle all these fragrances down to just maybe 2 or 3 that I can run as a seasonal short running special for my candle business, where I'll just make a finite amount of them, and when they're gone, they're gone. So I'll probably have one kind of tree fragrance, maybe outdoorsy fragrance, maybe one that's a reminder of a food or drink, and then one that will personify that crackling log fire, homely sort of fragrance. So maybe 3. Maybe I'll try and get 3 out of these. And whittling these down is not going to be easy. It took me months to whittle down my actual fragrance core collection, but I need to do this a lot quicker than that. Maybe redo my packaging into like an orange or a green or something for Christmas and autumn and run that special. But that's it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed this. Do check out Pure Scented's website. They're absolutely brilliant. I order all of my stuff from there. I know that there's a million and one places that you can get fragrances from, but I just really like these guys. That's everything from me today. I hope you're having a great time wherever you are in the world. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. And if you really enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe to continue following this journey of making my candle business. And if you've got any advice or if you've tried any of these fragrances, let me know in the comments below. You have a great time wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.